Sai Ram. I welcome you all to part 4 of chapter number 11, Light, Shadow and Reflection. In previous session, we saw the properties of shadows. In that, we have seen few properties of shadows. Then we have seen the property of light. That is, light travels in straight line path. Then in online class, I have taught you about pinhole camera. And what is a pinhole camera, children? A pinhole camera is a device which forms an image of a bright object on a screen without using a lens. And I have explained you how to make pinhole camera in online session. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is reflection of light. Students, we have all heard about the Panchatantra story of a lion and the rabbit. What do you think the lion saw in the water? There was no other lion in the water. But lion saw its own image in the water, which is formed due to the reflection of light. And it jumped into the well to kill his enemy lion. In this way, the clever rabbit saved his life and the life of other animals of the forest. You see yourself in the mirror. You can see the images of nearby mountains and trees or a lake. This is due to the reflection of light. Let us do an activity to understand what a reflection is. In a dark empty room, from the left side, shine a flashlight on a mirror. In this case, you will see a bright patch of light on the wall to your right side. This means that when light falls onto a mirror, its direction changes. Such a change in direction of light is called reflection of light. Thus, reflection of light is defined as the bouncing back of the light in the same medium after striking a surface. Now, children, we will study about types of reflections. Here, children, the bouncing back of light in the same medium after striking a surface is called as the regular reflection. Reflection of light depends upon the nature of the surface. That is, whether the surface is smooth, rough or shining. Depending on the surface, reflection of light can occur as regular reflection and irregular or diffused reflection. Let us see what regular reflection is. When a parallel beam of light falls on a smooth and polished surface, the reflected beam is also parallel and directed in a fixed direction. Such a reflection of light is called as regular reflection. Students, here on the screen, I have shown you the diagram of regular reflection, in which the parallel beam of light is falling on a smooth and polished surface, and these rays are reflected back parallelly and in the fixed direction. Such type of reflection is known as regular reflection. Children, this type of reflection enables the formation of image. That means in regular reflection, we get the image of the object on which these lights are falling. Then here examples of regular reflection is reflection from a mirror or from a calm water are formed by the regular reflection. Now next, let us learn about irregular reflections. Children, when a parallel beam of light falls on a rough surface, which I have shown you on the screen, the reflected light is not parallel, but it spreads over a wide area. Such a reflection of light is called as irregular or diffused reflection. In this case, images are not formed. Reflection from all irregular surfaces such as wall, stone, wood or many other things which are present around us are the examples of irregular surfaces or irregular reflections. Reflections from all irregular surfaces such as stone, wall, wood are the examples of irregular reflection. And children, just remind this point in your mind that we are not getting an image through the irregular reflection or diffused reflection. Yes, your children, as I told you, most of the objects around us reflect light. But some objects reflect more light and some reflect less light. But children, one question will arise in your mind, that why can't we see our image on a paper, sheet of paper, or on a paper or a sheet of paper, or table through, though it also reflects light like mirror, isn't it? So your answer will be, all objects do not reflect light in the same manner like mirrors. Mirrors form regular reflection, and because of regular reflection, we can see the image of ourselves when we are standing in front of the mirror. But other objects which do not have plain surfaces or shiny surfaces, or we can say that they have rough surfaces, because of that rough surface, irregular reflection happens, and we can't see the image which is formed by the rough surfaces which are present around us. Now children will see how mirrors are formed. Mirrors are made by depositing a very thin and smooth layer of silver on a piece of a glass, which makes it shining. Mirrors reflect almost 99% of light, and because of the reflection of light, we see the things which are present around us. So children, we can conclude over here that smooth and shiny surfaces make regular reflection. So the images are formed by these surfaces, and then rough surfaces forms irregular reflection, and no images are formed due to irregular reflection. Now children, we will move on to the next topic, that is mirrors. Here children, we use mirror every day in our daily life. When we look into the mirror, we see our own face into it. What we see is a reflection of our face in the mirror. We can also see the reflection of other objects that are in front of the mirror. We can see the reflection of objects like trees, buildings, in water of a pond or a lake too. Now your children will see mirrors and reflection, how this happens, in the how the mirrors reflect our image. Here children, mirror reflect almost the entire amount of light that falls on it. Let's perform an activity to see the nature of image formed by a mirror. To do this activity children, ask your friend to stand on one side of a plain mirror. Position yourself at such an angle that your friend is visible to you. What do you observe? It appears that your friend is standing behind the mirror, which I have shown you on the screen. His right hand appears to his left hand, and left appears to be his right hand. This is called as lateral inversion. He appears as much behind the mirror as he is in front of the mirror. His nose, eyes, mouth, height appears as they actually are. The color of his face, clothes, etc. are the same in the image as in the reality. Now children, moving on to the next topic. Here we will perform once again one more activity to observe. Here the activity is to observe the manner of the light. To perform this activity, we will take a plastic comb with a very fine teeth. Fix it as shown in the figure. On one side of thermocol sheet, with the help of binding material, Fevicol, of quick fix or Feviband or Sellotape. Fix a mirror by pressing it on the thermocol sheet in an inclined position as shown in the figure. Keep this arrangement in sunlight or send a beam of light from a torch through the comb. What do you observe? Do you get a pattern similar to that shown in the figure? Yes, we can see the pattern which is shown in the figure. We'll see that the light being filtered through the comb, moving in the straight line, and then light is reflected by the plane mirrors, forms net-like pattern. This activity gives us an idea of the manner in which light travels and gets reflected from a mirror. So students, I am ending this chapter 11 over here. I hope children, all the topics which I have taught you, all of you understood that topics. So children, ready for the online quiz which I am going to conduct on Slido app on coming Monday. Goodbye children. Thank you.